It is becoming very worse this evening, where I was just shooting my video and just in the morning, but it was just reaching at this juncture where some of the robbers are just coming to attack me, and some of the things which they just entails onto their fingertips. You know, I have just used some little amount of money which I had to go and cure on myself and to the hospital, and the other things they were just being carried on. I had just been phone called by one of the persons, but things they were not going as well as they can. Let us continue watching this video and see on what is just going on and to this video. And the independence of Kisiwo. Kisiwo is just becoming as the politicians and today and tomorrow and the other day. The politician is just going on and to this Kisiwa. We have just been committed unto the rally. That's why I had not been shooting this some of the video. Today I'm just going to update you on what is just going on here and there. The some of the mandates which they have just been taken and from the villa where I'm just coming from, East Africa, Kenya. From Ayamara's villa, things are not just going as well as good when I'm just belonging unto Kisiwa back at the background and to my home. The video gonna be starting like this. The projective thing that I have already been started back at my home, things are not going as well as they can. Things I have just been planted some of the many trees, but I've just been told that the trees are just being dried. Some of the trees are just being removed by some of the people. You know, when you are just living with some of the people and to the village, it depends with the time and the period of that guy gonna be living onto this world. Some of the people that do not want to see some of the projective things being uplifted onto the village. At times we do wonder, at times we do this, at times we do this, but everything we depend on God's grace, and we depend on how things they are just going to be. And to the villa, my parents, when they were just walking a long way side to the trees, which have already started as a project, things were not coming as well as usual as they can. The trees they have already been germinated to shoot some of the roots onto the ground, but it depends with the time and the period that they will be, because it is a long-lasting period that I have already been started. Even when we're gonna see, it's because of the trees were just the landmarks where our gardens is just being enriched. But we have to agree with the things and the way they are just going, and we will depend on the time that they will be. Because of the future being, you know, some of the years they are just going, some of the years are running like a safari rally. When today you not do and you are living, things may gonna be very bad. At times, the conditioner of air and to this place which I am is not as good as it can, guys. You know, it will depend with some of the health care that I'm just going on to. Like last time, I was just being told that I'm gonna be taking some of the masks here and wearing because of the airborne diseases which are just continuing here and there. At times, I'm gonna be wearing some of the masks and we're gonna be seeing the way I just look like. See? Some of the people, they are just even taking some of the rations. It depends with some of the silver things which they are just putting onto their bodies. Some of the people, they're gonna be looking onto you the way they doesn't want even to look onto you. Coming back to the villa, it was by the way, the rain has just been raining here and there. We have just been praying for so long. I've just bought some of the seedlings of maize. They have already been shooted. They only need to be put in some of the ureas, and I have to buy is through your support and everything that will just go on. You know, through your support, I'm just uplifting even my projects to go as well as they can. I know one day, one time, the dream gonna be ensuring that it's just returning off. The dog of multi-million shillings from Germany, which has just died in our previous day, where I was just updating unto you. The dog has just been discussed for so long, but no answer has just been gotten from there. They were planning to buy another dog, but they have decided to use the dog that is just still there. The dog that was just brought from the certain place, now to secure with the security and to this kisiwa. It has just been buried for some few days ago, and the money has already been gone. At times we do depends on humans being, at times we do depends on animals, at times we become disappointed on those things that we are just doing here and there. But we have to accept everything each and every day the way things are just going. The project that I have just said that I'm just going to buy the land is just becoming curious. There's some of the words that they have just been started coming onto me like, like the air. You know when the air passes anywhere, and then you're gonna hear the sound of the trees, that the way they have just, they are just breathing onto the certain place. The garden, I had just been told that although it is very good, it's nearer the school, I'm gonna build even some of the rentals to bring a lot of money, but still the land is not becoming as good as I was just thinking. Some of the people that have just engaging in, they have said that a deposit of 50,000, and I already have a little amount of money. I was only adding some amount of money so that they can just uphold the land. But still, they have just been telling me that, oh, the land is not for her, it's for her child, and her child passed away for a long time ago. May God bless his soul and his soul be in the grave as well as he can. And then the child told her parents that my land is not supposed to be sold, but at times it will assist you onto this lifestyle. When I will just empower to take the land, it will just bring killers, it will not bring any manifesto onto it, it will never bring even any projective thing, can't be. The some of the things that we can't be able to say that they are the projects. To my subscribers, hold me, attach me, be watching me wherever you are, empower me wherever you are. Let me see in the comment section what you are just thinking around. The grandma house, the rain has just been raining and not gone there for a long while, because the project that I've just started already there for small chicks, it's just being uplifted up. They are around 60 chicks, and then I'm depending on them for within a short period of time. They will be bringing a lot of money, and the money will be doing some of the projective things onto the villa. When I'm not shooting this video, it's because some of the tones that are just being found here, the sound is not being projected very well, and that's why I'm not shooting this video each and every day. At times you'll be eager, and to me, for the new subscribers, they're gonna be worried. The video was just shooted for a long while, the video was just shooted for... No. It's because of the tones and the souls that are just becoming onto me at this certain place. Uplifting my sound is just becoming very poorer. Greetings all the YouTubers from Nyabohanse, East Africa, Kenya. Greetings to Marwa Spila. Greetings to it Gintu, although they are just some of the clashes and between there. Greetings to its Nasto. Greetings to other peoples whom are among the YouTubers in East Africa, Kenya, in this world. But hold me wherever you are, and I'm just assuring you, having the strength of this hand, I'm going to assure you the project within this year, I'm going to accomplish it, and then because because there are 6 projects which have just been held onto my hand. Everything is money. One day I will get a little amount of money onto the Instagram. I will just take the money through my number which I'm just putting onto the video. I will just tell you on what I'm just progressing on, because I'm eager when I will just enrich to 10,000 trees, like the project will be maneuvering. When I will reach over 200 chicks of the broilers and the 200 of the males, which of the cocks, I will just, because the cocks will be the projective things of just buying and selling of them, because they mature very fast. It will just be a good project, by the way, when it will be just one, because by now there are only 60 chicks which I've already started with and to this place which I am. There's even a project of pucks. I've already bought some of the pucks here. I've just put them in a certain place where but for around resistance project which I've already been started. And only the thing that is just headaching me is only the project of buying a land. The land was 50 by 100, which could be accommodated me unto 350, you know what I mean. And then it was only the deposit of 50,000, and then to show some of my viewers and subscribers on what is just going on. But for sure, I assure you that everything is just going to be as well as good as it can. Attach me, hold me wherever you are. When I showed you the portion of land that is just maneuvering onto my villa, I'm gonna do a lot of projective attempts. You know, I have to live away from my parents in order for me to do my own thing, in order for me to do what I can, in order for me to do what it entails me to do as a man. Gintu, I'm praying to Naila to be continue growing, and also I'm praying to Maisha and to Ayamara to continue maneuvering with my Maisha vlogs. I'm still watching Maisha vlogs each and every day. I'm ensuring you that I will be watching each and every day. When you will just give me your support, I will just be continue carrying on. When you see some of the projected things are just going on, like these safari raris, walking here and there, getting a little amount of money, you know, it's becoming very hard. At times you have to be assured that you have just removed your own soul to die because of another guy, and that we are ready to die in this world, because only thing that have just remained is only death in this world, and we can't deny ourselves to die, and yet God, it has just enriched the time of God's purpose for you to remove in this world, and I have to accept it. Why for me to continue living in this world, and I've already reached the age? That's why I told you that when you see an eagle lives only for 40 years. When it lives for 75 years. When it reaches at 40 years, it goes uplifted onto the mountain, and then after all, it's just settled there for around 150 days to make his body to be light. After all, it comes back to the world for 35 years. Because it was just heavy, now it has just become lighter. For 150 days, it just removes his maize, it's just not eating some of the food, removing some of the feathers in order for the feathers to grow very well. And here I'm assuring you, things may gonna popping out each and every day, and they have to remove some of the feathers so that I can fly to the air. And I'm assuring you, Everything that I'm gonna be doing as strong as it can, depending on to this hand. Why am I not using this hand? It's because I know why I'm just using this hand. The strength of this hand will just make me to empower each and everything. Thank you for watching this video. Just subscribe, like, share, and comment, and everything gonna be coming onto you live and each and every day. Support me wherever you are. Let us meet in the next video. It is becoming very worse this evening, where I was just shooting my video and just in the morning. But it was just reaching at this juncture where some of the robbers are just coming to attack me, and some of the things which they just entails onto their fingertips. You know, I have just used some little amount of money which I had to go and cure on myself and to the hospital, and the other things they were just being carried on. I had just been phone called by one of the persons, but things they were not going as well as they can. Let us continue watching this video and see on what is just going on and to this video. It is becoming very worse this evening, where I was just shooting my video and just in the morning. But it was just reaching at this juncture where some of the robbers are just coming to attack me, and some of the things which they just entails onto their fingertips. You know, I have just used some little amount of money which I had to go and cure on myself and to the hospital, and the other things they were just being carried on. I had just been phone called by one of the persons, but things they were not going as well as they can. Let us continue watching this video and see on what is just going on and to this video.